lovelies, today I'm going to be reviewing these purple lenses that I got from iLily. This time they are the Harajuku Storm lenses in purple from iLily.com. The URL link to purchase these lenses will be in the video description below, and for a discount be sure to use my code Momo Karinyo when you check out. So let's go ahead and start with the basics. These are prescription, fortunately, because I do wear prescription lenses. So with them on, I'm able to see just as well as I do with my normal daily lenses. These lenses last about 1 year if taken care of correctly, and the diameter is 14.4 millimeters. So first I'm going to get into all 6 of my aesthetic rankings. Now, aesthetic rankings aren't whether I like them or dislike them. It's simply a more matter of fact, is it bright, is it dull, is it big, is it small, like more specific judgments than just opinionated ones, although it is still a little bit subjective. And I do this to try and maintain consistency between all of my reviews and just give you guys a little bit more detail as to what these lenses are good at and maybe better for on other occasions. Color vibrance. These lenses I would rate a 1, which means almost no noticeable difference from my normal eye color. And again, that's not a bad thing. It's just that I have really dark brown eyes and these lenses are not a bright purple. They're a very deep purple, which can only be seen in really bright light up close. Now that said, if you have lighter color eyes, this might have a totally different effect. Like if you have blue eyes, they might look really bright. And here you can see the difference with both contacts in versus one out, one in. Next for the rankings is the Limbal Ring, which I am rating a 5, which means very heavy or very distinct, essentially a sharp black line around the edges. The Limbal Ring kind of lends itself to the next aesthetic ranking, which is the effect or style, which I am rating a 3, which on my rankings, a 3 is meaning that the effect or style is supernatural. So it's not convincingly natural, but it's not super like zombie-like or creature-like. It has a more whimsical appearance, like a fairy or an anime character, so it's kind of in between natural and very unusual or unnatural lenses. And another reason that it lends itself to that sort of style is the enlargement. There is some decent enlargement going on. I would say it's a kind of a dolly effect, really good again for anime characters and similar things. So I'm rating this one a 3. It does enhance the eye without looking too alien-like. As far as the color depth or coverage goes, I'm rating this a 1. And again, that doesn't mean anything bad. It's just that it's a bit more shallow than a lot of other lenses. So something like a 3 would be almost a pinhole effect, and a 5 would be complete coverage with almost no visibility. It's just a more shallow ring around the iris. But that is a benefit in the sense that I have absolutely no color in my vision. So that brings me to my last aspect, which is visibility. So as I mentioned before, if you have like complete full coverage in solid color, you're gonna have almost no visibility. But with these being such a shallow depth or coverage, I have perfect visibility. And again, these are prescription, so with those two things combined, I have just as good a vision as I do whenever I'm wearing my everyday lenses or my glasses or something like that.
Therefore, I rated it 5 out of 5, meaning there is no obstruction of my vision.
That's all for my aesthetic rankings. Next, I'm going to go on to personal impressions, which are a little bit more subjective and opinion-based. And these experiences can differ from person to person. So I'm not guaranteeing that like, hey, these are going to be comfortable lenses for everyone, but for me personally, for example, I find these really comfortable. So I'm rating them 5 out of 5 for comfort. I've been wearing them for the past few hours with no issues, and they don't feel any different from my everyday lenses. As far as comfort goes, they're pretty good, honestly. For my next section on personal impressions, I have a little spot called recommended occasions. And some of the occasions that I would recommend these lenses for would be cosplay, costumes, Halloween, makeup looks, old fashion, and other special events like that. If you want something like that's more natural that you're gonna wear to the workplace, which might have a stricter dress code or expect a more traditional sense of style, I would say these are not really going to meet the criteria for that. If you want something like convincingly natural, these are not going to be the lenses you're looking for. But if you want something fun and more fantasy with an enlargement effect that gives you a dolly eye look, then these lenses will be perfect for you. And last but not least, would I recommend these lenses to others? So this one, I'm going to say that if you have dark eyes and you want a bright purple, these are not going to be the lenses for you. But if you want something very understated, like some dark purple eyes for Sailor Mars or some other character where you just want a more like mature and toned down look, these are perfect for that. And again, maybe if you have lighter color eyes, these will come out even brighter on you. However, if you're looking for that bright purple, then these are unfortunately not going to be the ones you want for dark brown eyes. That said, they are still great lenses and I'm definitely going to use them for more Sailor Mars cosplays. So to recap, I got these from iLily, and this is a sponsored video. Again, all opinions and ratings are my own. I do have a discount code, so if you want to go to the shop and use the code Momo Karinyo for a discount, you can do that at checkout. I have a couple more lenses from iLily that I'm going to be reviewing, so look forward to those soon. And if you like this content, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm also going to be writing up a blog on these lenses, which will be on my website at momokarinyo.com. Also, I debuted a new pattern on my Etsy called the Merry Moon Dress, which is based on the Sailor Moon Christmas dresses. It'll come with 2 different hat patterns, a cape pattern, and dress pattern. The bow pattern is separate, but it is included with the bundle. You can get just the hat, just the dress, or the whole set altogether. Well, that's all I have for now, so I hope you'll join me next time for another contact lens review. I'll see you guys next time.